subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isubk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Someone who's a crypto or blood or a drug addict in the street, they don't know anything about the Bible or God. They're cold. Then it's us. In the UBK, we are what? Hot. That's us.
Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the toolbox. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot, hot, hot. We hot, 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 hot. We hot, 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 hot. We hot, 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 hot. How many fake groups must get dissed before they really figure out who the Lord is with? I'm about to burn Babylon with these bars I spit. Niggas swearing they won't beef, well let's start some shit. I roll with warriors with swords and sticks, so keep stepping. Without a mind shit, this brotherhood is a weapon. This nation we protected, head for Armageddon. Told them niggas no sweat, but these other niggas is sweating. If you can't take the heat, nigga get out the kitchen. Ain't nothing these niggas saying you can find in the scriptures. They still in our breakdowns and trying to convert a gripper, trying to do the Lord's work, but he fell in love with a stripper. We can't afford to be playing around with the Lord. This one God, faith and baptism on one accord. If you ain't a hot nigga, you might as well hit the morgue. My niggas gon' stand firm while you niggas fall on your sword. Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the toolbox. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot.
H-O-T-T, what that mean? Gotta spell it out. Home of the priest, got the truth, that's without a doubt. Niggas getting winded, need to breathe, contesting clout. What the priest is banging, not so heavy, gonna break it down. We in your town, boots is on the ground all year round. When the summer, spring, and fall, we prophesying to the clouds, so cry loud. I stay your ass at home, cause life is all about war. Don't make me go blasting chrome, and they go to each his own. Nah, to each his own. We taking over the world, bringing the prophets home. And I dare any of you fake niggas to stand in my way. You niggas is gay, you wearing purple panties, you great. Wearing your fringes on socks on the block, talking to cops, trying to make an arrest. Think you on West? We ain't calling you out, that's why no affiliation. We don't fuck with you out, because we and you know this, man. And if it ain't the UBK, then it's bogus, man. Your Honda had to remind us what the code is, man. And now we hot niggas, but we still the coldest, man. Because
if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? And if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that?
We set a blaze to the street when we prophesy to the wind. You be amazed with deceit, false prophets feeding our king. We set a fire to them lies and hope they open their eyes. Most niggas wouldn't see the truth even if it's written on the blinds. They peeking not to see the real priest who change their lives. Commander General, your hunter, the son that's out here to teach. You niggas done drop your swords, now you thief like preachers. Looking for another way round and ain't got no discipline. Tainted worse than the warriors in Southeast Michigan. We aware that you been listening, visiting online. You ain't my bone or my bone, cause you ain't got no spine. You're weak in the mind, your vision is so filled with your pride. And you can keep it cause ain't no cowards gonna hold our line. You out here led by individuals, practicing wicked rituals. And you ain't a hot boy cause you falling what these bitches do.
Straight out of One West, I'm too hot. My grandma keep on telling me I need to cool out. Quick to pull the scriptures out, pull the toolbox. It's the home of the truth, my nigga, and you not hot, 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 hot. If I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? Hot, 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 hot. And if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. 44. A complete AI creation platform. Describe.
We know that you're real, so can't go through. Father, have mercy when we call.
far until you? About 5 minutes.
I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you're real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. I want to show the devils you ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah. Go ahead. Come on, West. Go ahead. Go ahead. Rockin' this shit. Yeah. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit was on deck, and my youngin' did a sweet. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through the jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, VG. Leave them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, cause they be churching. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with his virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas, we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, all y'all do the sweet. Day all do the sweet. If a nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass out the lead. He ain't one of us hit the lead. He ain't one of us here preach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch, I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, but on my cleats was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an actor, Uncle Phil with it. And then my targets on the move, but I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we takes. We form up in ranks. We body bag this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit.
I keep it low to the T. UBK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Go ahead.
Turned us into the enemy. Feel me? They turned us into the bad guy. Feel me? They said the Native Indians were savages, the Taino Indians were savages, the South Americans were savages, the Mexicans, the indigenous people of Mexico were savages when they was a peaceful, loving people.
We don't know where the hell we come from. We don't know anything about our culture. We know what we be given. We try to emulate the oppressors. We don't even know that name Israel.
Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when I'm locked. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop. War scarf, black garment when I'm stepping out. Catch a body, bury him, fuck with the ock. It's UPK forever, know I'm talking about. I done fell in love with the Dower Dies. One West motherfucker, bitch, we outside. Take ground wall ready, cabbed in the car. I keep 144 every time I slide. I'll stomp a heathen like Kentucky, yeah. Jungle motherfucker, hang with the mate. I'm not a Christian, homie. See, I keep the Drake. Brick after brick, and I ain't talking weight. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. That's right. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about. It's the home of the motherfucking truth. Undefeated, who is you? Lay it down, we can't lose when I'm chilling with the woo. War like a pebble, I'ma die like a troop. 10 toe down when I'm mobbing in my boots. No cowards, no excuses, ain't no motherfucking movie. In love with the world, got you niggas living stupid. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, fuck a Black Lives Matter or a LGBTQ. Y'all some motherfucking faggots. UPK forever, the white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level. UPK forever, the white man is the devil. Young Hebrews on a whole nother level, bitch. Cry out, spare not. We on top, we them niggas taking over blocks. Cry out, spare not. Stop selling rocks so we can raise up the Lord's house. Cry out, spare not. Fuck a cop, spread the truth even when on lock. Cry out, spare not. We got the clout, warfare, what it's all about.
They were attacked by a vile mob of heathens and sinful men who sought to take their lives and stop them from raising up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shimi, I was shot by the thumb, Yahweh Shema, thumb by Shimi, I was shot. Priest and Officer, I'm Mwanga Bar, Priest and Officer, Asiapian. This is our podcast, Crowd Spend Night, where we take viral videos going on around the internet, break it down to people, give them a biblical narrative, biblical solution to what's going on out here.
Yeah, that's right. You know, some of the videos we do, we know are scripted, but other ones are actually real life. And the reason why we even entertain the scripted ones is because it has something to do with Black and Hispanic everyday life. So again, like the brother said, we like to give our people their solution so we can get out this hill that we live in. You understand? If I could, you know, shameless plug like every week. You know, we got the Cry Out Spare Not t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Any size, any color, we can get them shipped to you. You can hit myself or I'm a Walker Bar up. We can get you one of them shirts. We also had the UPK Wear Kentucky. All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Again, any size, any color, we can get it shipped to you. The brother Howard Moore had wrote a book, The Hidden American Indian Contributions to Civilization. You know what I'm saying? You can message him on Facebook and get you a copy of that book. You know, we also got Yakata's Creations. You know what I'm saying? All the latest and hottest UPK approved apparel for the sisters. You know what I'm saying? You can hit her up at Yakata's Creations on Facebook.
Damn right. That being said, we're getting to the first video.
Seeing a lot of talk from my colleagues on the left too as we shift toward this reinvigorated talk about Jim Crow and the past of this country. And as someone who is a direct descendant of a slave, as someone whose great-great-grandfather was born on a plantation, I can assure you, slavery is over. Jim Crow is dead. When I go anywhere, I don't see any white-only signs. I don't, I promise you. I am a black man that represents a white majority district in Texas. The great-great-grandson of a man born on a plantation stands before you today as a proud conservative Republican from Texas, as a believer and follower in Christ, and as a believer in what this country can be if we allow equality for not just Muslim Americans, not just Buddhist Americans, but also Christian Americans like yourself. God bless you, young man. I'm seeing a lot of talk from my colleagues on the left too as we shift toward this reinvigorated talk about Jim Crow and the past of this country.
Man, look, I didn't even know niggas like this still exists. You know, I thought niggas like this was in hiding, man. So he's saying he's a child of a slave. That's the reason why he can stand on that is no more racism. Is no more Jim Crow because he was a child of a slave. Do he not know that we all children of the slaves? Do he think he's the only one? Do he think he's the last one left? Maybe he's the last coon left, you know, maybe, but he's not the last descendant of slaves. So you don't speak for all of us, you know, and that's the problem with these big head ass niggas. And when I say big head, I mean that literally. These big-headed ass niggas, man, this is the problem. They think that when they speak, that it's supposed to be law. That's why they be so embarrassed when they realize, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with you for real. Ain't nobody with that, you know? Ain't nobody on that type of time because you speaking for yourself. And all other niggas like you that want white people to love them. There you go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, sir, I'm just so confused. What America does he live in? When the last time he said Texas, right? So good Christian folk, there's no racism left in America. What about the people on the border? God don't love them? Your Jesus don't love them?
No. See that, and that's the thing though, man. These black Christians, man, this is how they are. They love white people. Because when they see white people, they see white Jesus.
Right.
So that's what makes them love white people, man. And they want shit to be over with because they don't want to be ridiculed for the way they live in their life. I guarantee you he got a white woman.
Absolutely.
I guarantee you. Look it up. I bet you he do. His name Wesley Hunt. I guarantee you he got a white woman. Matter of fact, let's do it together.
Yeah, hey, it's like so white Jesus has definitely destroyed black people.
Come on, man. Please tell me that fell out your pocket skinny, man. Please. Is you kidding me?
Man. What's his name?
Look, I found it. Here we go. And him, just like Martin Luther King, this is all they really want. They want to be able to have sex with a white woman in peace. That's all it's about. He trying to make it seem like it's about the country and come together. You want to fuck white women. This ain't got nothing to do with the country. This ain't got nothing to do with no politics. You just want to fuck white bitches. That's all you want to do. That's all Martin Luther King wanted to do. But they tried to make it political. They tried to make what their preference is in women political. Because this is frowned upon in every community. It's not no community on earth where interracial dating is applauded. Everybody supposed to marry the person that looks like them. Black, white, Chinese. In every community, this is frowned upon. People might wink at it now, but at deep down, this is still frowned upon, and he know it, and he's fighting for his white wife, man.
Right. And Salaki, sir, if I could, that's heavy you say that too, because I don't know what Bible this Christian reads, but interracial dating is against God too in the Bible.
But you know they don't read the Bible. They just listen to what the pastor say. They don't give a damn about what the Bible say. Whatever that pastor get up on that pulpit and say, that's law. And that's what he think he the pastor. He's sitting up there because he got voted in office. He thinking, yeah, I'm your authority. No, the fuck you not, nigga. We's free. You feel me? We right. Free. Why you talking about the goddamn plantation? Nigga, you still on it.
And as someone who is a direct descendant of a slave, as someone whose great-great-grandfather was born on a plantation,
so was all ours. All of our great-great-grandfathers was born on plantations because it was during slavery. It was during the time of slavery. All of our great-great-great-grandfathers was born on a plantation. That don't make you no different, nigga. That should make you want to stand up and fight for your people, but instead you want to fight for the white dog you got laying in your bed, giving you fleas.
Right.
I can assure you, slavery is over. Jim Crow is dead.
Has he looked into the workforce? Go into a UPS or a FedEx. Go into an Amazon facility. Nigga, that is a plantation. That shit like clockwork, the way that shit going. And if you miss a beat, nigga, they'll get rid of you and get another slave. You think Jim Crow was always a spirit. It wasn't never no damn sign. It wasn't about no damn white only pies. It was the spirit that nigga, I can't go into that place. We can't go there. We have to leave this place before the sun go down. And we still got those right now.
Right.
We still got sundown towns right now, places you can't go. So what do you mean Jim Crow is over? Jim Crow ain't over. Trump just got rid of DEI, which means they don't have to hire you no more just because you black. They can have all white people working if they want. And they just gonna lie and say they qualified.
Hey, Salaki, sir, didn't they just roll back on some of the voting rights for black people?
Yeah, that's what this is talking about. That's what they talking about. That's what all these videos been talking about, this redistricting. All this redistricting of the damn areas to where now it ain't majority black, is majority white. Even if it's all black people living there. You hear me? If it's all black people living in that area, it's still a white person can be their representative. They have no power no more. That's what all this is about. They marching all on the bridge. We should overcome. They doing all this shit all over again. And they don't understand that's not what's going to work, man.
Right.
When I go anywhere, I don't see any white only signs. I don't, I promise you. I am a black man that represents a white majority district.
See, he talking about he a black man that represent a white majority district. Because that's what all this is about the people in the uproar saying that now these white people are going to be representing a black district. You know, we ain't gonna be able to vote for the candidate we want. So he's trying to calm everything down. He's a good nigga. Right. He's one of the good ones, like they say. Ain't that what they say? That's one of the good ones. This is what they mean when they say you one of the good ones. This is what they talking about. If anybody ever say you one of the good niggas, this is what they talking about. And you should feel ashamed of yourself. I'm just keeping it real with you.
Man.
If the white people look at you like one of the good ones, they talking about this nigga right here.
In Texas, the great-great-grandson of a man born on a plantation stands before.
Oh, man, Texas is one of the most openly racist places in the damn world, man.
One of the last places to abolish slavery.
Come on, stop it. They put your ass as they motherfucking candidate for the district, nigga, because look at you. You really a white boy. You they damn hound dog. They gonna use you to go try to get these niggas in line. You ain't even see the play. You deal dumbass thinking they love you. They're gonna use you to try to get niggas in line, and that's exactly what he doing.
Right.
That's exactly what this whole conference about. He trying to get niggas in line. There's no Jim Crow. Nigga, Jim Crow was always a spirit. It wasn't never no damn fucking writing on the wall. Lucky.
Nah, that's a fact.
For you today as a proud conservative Republican from Texas, as a believer and follower in Christ, and as a believer in what this country can be if we allow.
Man, come on, man. It's been over 250 years. If they ain't gonna stop being racist now, nigga, they ain't gonna never.
Right.
You talk about what this country can be. If they can't stop being racist now, they're never going to stop. Not because your big Uncle Tom ass is in office that they gonna stop, because you got you a white woman. You feel me? You done chose a white woman, so that means that everybody else is gonna be in heaven. That's the same thing Martin Luther King thought. And look what happened to his dumb ass.
Right.
Real talk. But if you can go to Judges 3:1.
Out equality for not just Muslim Americans, not just Buddhist Americans, but also Christian Americans like yourself. God bless you, young man. I'm seeing a lot of talk from my colleagues on the left too, as we.
So I'm confused when they talking about also for Christian American. Well, damn, ain't that what the majority of America is Christians? Ain't one of the 500 plus denominations of Christianity? Ain't that what America is? So you telling me only Republicans are Christians? The Democrats ain't Christians, even though they say they Christians too.
Mm-hmm.
The KKK is Christians.
Southern Baptists.
The Southern Baptists, you know what I'm saying? They Christian. That's all Christians.
For sure.
The people that had your people, your granddaddy on the plantation was a Christian.
Traitor.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what the hell is he even talking about?
That's what happened when you love them white women. You thinking it's just all about getting some box, and you look up, nigga, you hate niggas. It started from you just wanting to have sex with a different race of women that don't look like your mama and your sister. Then you look up, you hate niggas.
Right.
That's how it go.
And then he really gonna be sad when that time comes and she choose her people over him.
I'm gonna stop it. And take them kids.
Take them kids. It's the book of Judges, chapter 3. You said 3 and 1? This is the book of Judges, chapter 3 and verse 1. Now these are the nations which the Lord left to prove Israel by them.
The Lord left nations around us to prove us. You hear me? To see if we was going to be obedient to him or serve them. That's the whole reason why it's nations round about us, because the Lord could have got rid of all of them. Right. These nations is around us because the Lord want to see if we're going to be obedient to him or obedient to them. And every time we start to fall short of being obedient to the Lord and glorify being obedient to our slave master.
Right.
Glorify being obedient to what white people want, what they think. Is we sick? Master, we sick? Get your dumb ass out of here. We supposed to be obedient to the Lord. That's why he left these nations around us, not for you to have sex with a woman. You thinking the Lord left these nations around us so you can join hand in hand when it was really to see if you're going to be separate or not.
Facts. Even as many of Israel as had not known all the wars of Canaan.
Right, because during this time, the Israelites that was there, they was the children of the ones that fought the wars with Joshua and Caleb. They didn't know the wars that happened when they fought all them Africans to get to the promised land. So the Lord left these heathens around so they can know. So the children of them men that stood strong with Joshua, so now they could know, so they could fight. That was the whole point, for you to fight, not for you to give in. You feel me? Fight your flesh. Otherwise, you'll end up like this nigga.
Right.
I can assure you, slavery is over. Jim Crow is dead. When I go anywhere, I don't see any white-only signs.
Dumbass nigga. Well, yeah, that's all I had on that.
Okay.
All right, we'll
I did some research on the blacks, as Judge Janine so eloquently would say. The solution to Hakeem's problem, this gay Obama, is baby making. Blacks, for 150 years, have only represented 10 to 15% of the American population. Okay? That's not that much. So if they want to have more seats, they got to get in between the sheets. The Spanish, they're coming north. They're having tons of kids. And at this point, they have almost the same amount of House seats as blacks. The Hispanic caucus is almost as big as the black caucus. So if you guys need to solve that problem, I'm not arguing for you know what you need to do. I did some research on the blacks, as Judge Janine so eloquently would say. The solution to Hakeem's problem, this gay Obama, is baby making. Blacks, for 150 years, have only represented 10 to 15% of the American population. Okay?
Right. So what this Fox News host don't understand about the blacks, what he don't understand about the blacks is that we're not small in population because we're not having sex. That ain't the reason why we small in population. We not small in population because we're not having enough sex with our women. We small in population because y'all dumbass voted for abortion. We small in population because y'all to convince black women that it's better they kill the babies than have them. Y'all convinced the black women that it's better for them to go to college than to be a wife and a mother. That's the reason why we low in population. That's the reason why we only 13 to 15% of the population, is because you done convinced our women to kill their babies. And because they lustful for power, they done it. Because they want power over the man, they done it. And now we losing the race because of voting. If y'all never would have voted for abortion, this wouldn't be an issue. It's 500,000 abortions every year black people is having. If it was illegal to do it, we would be killing y'all in numbers, because y'all don't even like having sex with y'all women. That's why they run into all the black athletes. They running all the black men because y'all don't even want to fuck y'all women. Y'all only use them to have more babies. And that's a Greek and Roman philosophy, because y'all the sons and daughters of the Greeks. Why you sitting acting like we not having babies because we not having sex? We having more sex than a little bit. You feel me? We having more sex than a little bit. You feel me? Y'all the ones ain't having enough sex, because if y'all was, y'all wouldn't be shooting up the goddamn schools. You wouldn't be shooting up the damn churches. If y'all would just have more sex. I wish the white women would give y'all some box. Then maybe the world would be a safer place. Salakia.
Hey, Salakia, I think it's more black babies born every year than white babies. Why he talking about we not having enough babies?
Yeah, per capita. Ain't that their favorite word? Per capita. They love to use that to try to make it seem like they just not the wickedest people on the earth. Well, per capita, we having more babies than y'all. Per capita. Right. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real with you.
And then like you said, if it wasn't for them abortion clinics all in our neighborhoods, right? You know what I'm saying? And you telling black women to go get abortions, you know what I'm saying? And they dumbasses going up there to do it.
I got a question. So you saying that we not having enough babies because we not having enough sex, but y'all going to the high schools telling the black children to plan their parenthood. If you're not ready, get an abortion. But they protesting the abortion clinics that's in the white neighborhoods.
Right.
You are some, man, look, you are the most diabolical, devilish people has ever been.
They still plan these at CVS.
You are the counterpart for Satan.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real with you. The so-called white man, you are Satan's direct counterpart. You hear me? I'm just keeping it real. That is who you work for. Because you sitting there with the smirk on your face like y'all don't have nothing to do with this. Like your hands is clean of what's going on with black people not having babies. The black people not having babies because you're killing them. That's why y'all trying to make abortion illegal now, because y'all done flipped it now. The switch got flipped to where the white women is running in there more than ever and having more abortions than ever.
Hey, Salakia, so they selling Plan Bs at CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart. Do you know you had to show an ID to go get like any type of medicine for like your sinuses and stuff like that? You got to show an ID. You ain't got to show no ID to get no Plan B though.
Damn. Yep. And they go to answer to the problem. He thinking it's because we ain't having enough sex. Nigga, we having too much sex. That's the goddamn problem. Shit. Have you seen the family court with the child support? It's nothing but black people in there.
Right.
you must ain't never went down to the family court in your city. Because if you do, you're gonna see it's filled with niggas because they having too much sex. Shit, you feel me? Damn.
That's not that much. So if they want to have more seats, they got to get in between the sheets. Spanish, they're coming north. They're having tons of kids. And at this point, they have almost the same amount of house seats as blacks.
See, and then now he try to throw us against Mexicans. That's right, man. Now they trying to pit us against the Mexicans. See, the Mexicans, they having more babies. That's because the Mexicans was not institutionalized by white America. Their culture is whole different. You feel me? The culture from the Hispanics is way different because they was not taught growing up that you should kill your baby. That shit looked like some retarded shit to them. You telling a Mexican to kill their baby is like witchcraft to them. But to a black person, they've been hearing it since they was 12. So it's like it's not even a big deal when it is. You hear me? Let me explain another way what I mean by institutionalized by America. A black person sees like somebody getting their head cut off, and it's like traumatizing. It's not traumatizing the Mexicans because they cutting off animals' heads since they fucking 7 years old. You know, legally, of course, you know, for the food. But black people growing up with grocery stores and supermarkets never even see that stuff. Like our lamb slaughter. That's why our lamb slaughter go viral every year because they like, y'all killed the lamb. Nigga, you just ate a hamburger last night. How the fuck you think it got on your plate?
Right.
You hear me? But it's not our culture because we've been institutionalized by America. We don't see that stuff. But they do. That's why if they see it, it's not even a big deal. You hear me? In the same way we see abortion as it's not a big deal, they look at it as like witchcraft. Like, nigga, what? Y'all killing y'all. Man, we ain't killing no damn babies. You feel me? And that's why they known for having so many babies because they ain't killing them. Black women was always known for that same thing before fucking civil rights. Black women had 13, 14 kids by the same man. No 3 baby daddies or none of that. America is how that stopped. Voting is how that stopped. Why this man thinking up that he dropping jewels?
I got a question, sir. Well, cause like you said, they always try to put blacks against Mexicans or try to get the black vote, the Mexican vote. You know what I'm saying? Why they don't ever talk about the Chinese vote?
Nope. Never.
They don't ever talk about the Ukrainian vote, the African vote.
I know why. Because they ain't Israelites. They ain't the chosen people of God. They ain't their natural born enemies since the womb. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is white people natural born enemies since the womb. So they ain't never gonna fix their lips to say nothing about the Chinese or the Japanese for what? That's like somebody neutral. You know, it's just like, you know, like you play a video game and you got the computer, you got the good guy, and you got the bad guy, and then you just got people that walk around.
Yeah.
The people that walk around is the Africans, the Chinese, but then you got the good guy, which is the Israelites, and you got the bad guy, which is the white man.
Right.
Real talk.
And what's crazy about that is, you know what I'm saying, even though we want to go vote and think voting is going to get us a seat and change things for black people in America, we've been thinking that for the last 150 years while we've been voting. Mm-hmm. But they don't, like I said, they don't have to worry about the Chinese vote. And Chinese got Chinatowns in every major city across America. Mm-hmm. They don't talk about the Jewish vote. Jewish towns are all across America. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about their votes. They don't care about voting. You know what I'm saying? So why do we as black people think that voting is gonna get us out this hell that we living in? When they've showed us for the last 75 years, 100 years, that it's not gonna change. Voting is not gonna change.
Voting
for blacks and
Hispanics. You scared or you illiterate. You scared or you illiterate. That's the only reason why a black person is voting. They scared of white people or they just fucking illiterate and they can't comprehend. But if you can go to Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha 12 and 17.
The Hispanic caucus is almost as big as the black caucus. So if you guys
black Hispanic is always gonna go together.
12 and what?
17.
Okay.
It's like cake and ice cream. Black and Hispanic is cake and ice cream. It goes together perfectly.
Right. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Right. So if you got something going on, it's some trouble going on, problems going on, just know the white man is in the mix. Just know he is the root cause of whatever you're going through. This man just said, oh man, y'all need to have more sex. Then y'all be more of the population. Y'all wouldn't just be 13, 15%. When nigga, y'all is pushing women to go kill 500,000 abortion babies a year in the abortion clinic. Y'all pushing women to kill all these babies and then gonna get on the news and say, why y'all ain't having enough babies? What's going on with you guys? Y'all need more sex. The hell out of here, you damn idiot. You is the problem. Whenever it's adversity, it's because of you. Whenever we got problems and stuff going on, it's your fault. Because we here under you. This is your kingdom. This ain't our kingdom. We here and we guests here. You feel me? Y'all brought us here, put us in slavery, then let us free. Y'all ain't give us our own land, our own infrastructure. Y'all just said, y'all just stay here and and be good citizens. And then mess with us the whole time. Came up with all type of strategic planning, systematic oppression to keep us where we was at.
Not only that, the communities we did build, they destroyed.
And they destroyed it. Red line. Got businesses.
Red
We need
line.
to get a railroad. We need to close down your whole district. Y'all got all these black businesses. We finna close it down because we need a railroad. Like y'all ain't got enough fucking railroads, man. The hell out of here.
Come. And though he pretend to help thee.
Right. That's what the white man gonna do. He gonna pretend to help you. He gonna tell you to have more sex so you can have more kids. When the whole time they propping up abortion clinics like it's motherfucking McDonald's. You feel me? With a fucking value menu. You want a 3 for 1? A 2 for 5? How many babies you had this year? 2? Well, come kill both of them. We'll give you a discount. So you can go to college and the bitch don't even never go to college. That's the funny part about it. They tell you to do this shit to go to college and the bitch don't never go to college. She go right back home. You could at least kept the goddamn babies and gave them away for adoption.
Right. But the reason why they send them to the abortion clinics like that, because they harvest the organs and they do all type of Frankenstein shit with the organs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We learned that when Hillary Clinton was running for president, when they hacked her emails. The end of 17. Yet shall he undermine thee.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's what's gonna happen in the end. He gonna undermine thee. Yep, he gonna undermine you. That's what's going to happen. He's gonna pretend to help you, and then he's gonna play you, man. That's what the white man gonna do. He's gonna pretend to help you, then he's going to play you. And then he's gonna get on the news and act like he did so much to try to help the blacks.
Right.
He did so much to try to help the blacks. Well, he ain't do shit. He did everything he could to try to destroy the blacks, man. Real talk.
We the blacks. We ain't Americans. We the blacks. But slavery is done away with. Slavery is abolished. It's gone away with. There's no white only signs, but we the blacks.
Yeah. That what dude said, wasn't it? Jim Crow is over, but they on the news about the blacks. Well, fuck with us, you gonna meet the blacks. What you real with you gonna meet the blacks, and this ain't no damn movie.
Right. And we ain't our great grandfathers.
Nah, hell no. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna go to the next video.
Okay.
The solution to Hakeem's problem, this gay Obama, is baby making. Blacks, for 150 years, have only represented 10 to 15% of the American population.
I can't look some people in the face and tell them you have no right to be angry or to do something that maybe is against your own interests. That's human nature. Many of the people who voted for my husband twice, twice. And I know that that's how they feel. It's like, this isn't about anything other than we need something different.
Yeah. They voted for Donald Trump. Yeah.
You know?
That's a lot of people.
So you can't just pigeonhole them and say you just don't care and you're racist or whatever you're thinking. This is an act of, I don't know what else to do. I just wish we had more leaders that were figuring out how to do more for the middle class, for the working folks, because those are the folks who are drowning in this economy. It's not me anymore, but I know those folks, and they're good people. And they don't have a way out. And that makes for bad choices. I can't look some people in the face and tell them you have no right to be angry or to do something that maybe is against your own interests. That's human nature. Many of the people who voted for my husband,
they've been telling us that shit from the beginning.
Right.
To go against our own interests for the betterment of the country. But now she can't tell the people that ran in the January 6th that. She can't tell all the racist Make America Great Again Trump supporters that. But you could tell black people that.
Right.
You can always tell black people, hey, calm down. Let's just march and we'll overcome this. You know, we'll march across the bridge. They're marching across the bridge right now. It's 2026. They marching across the bridge. The same bridge that Martin Luther King marched across back in the 60s. They doing that shit right now. That was 66 years ago. Man, is you kidding me? That was then 70 years ago when they marched across that bridge. They doing it now. But she said she's giving us the Trump supporters a pass. They get a pass, but black people, we got to just sing Negro spirituals and shit. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why she's saying what she's saying. She's saying this is because she don't want to look like a hypocrite. Because the same people voted for Obama for the same reason. Because they wanted change. They wanted something different. So she would put her foot in her mouth if she said they're wrong for wanting something different. People wanted Obama in because they wanted something different. People wanted Trump in because they wanted something different from Obama. Voting made her compromise. That's why you shouldn't vote. Because you're going to side with every agenda that they stand for. Voting made her compromise her beliefs to where now she's siding with Trump supporters. She's siding with the Trump supporters because if she don't, it's going to make her look like she's a racist. And God forbid, come on, man. Not Queen B. This is the Beyonce of the politics. You can't say, look, the same way you can't say nothing about Beyonce, you can't say shit about Michelle. Well, I'm saying some shit about Michelle, and Michelle, you are fucking wrong for this.
Right.
You don't want to look like a hypocrite because this is how y'all make y'all money. And she said it at the end. She said, well, I'm not in that class no more, but I do feel for them. Because this is how you make your money off politics. And y'all won by not looking racist. So you can't be racist now. You know? You can't be racist now. So now you got to seem like you in the middle. I agree with the Trump supporters. It's all good.
So, hey, if I could add to that, you know what I'm saying? Because do you remember the comment she made about slaves building the White House? She made a comment about the slaves built the White House. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, she didn't mind playing the race card to get, you know what I'm saying? When Obama, yeah, she didn't mind playing the race card then. It was okay. You know what I'm saying? And everybody from CNN to Fox to where everybody called her out for, oh, that was a racist. You playing the race card. But now, when the shoe is on the other foot, as they like to say, now we can't play the race card. Why you can't play the race card now? What are you talking about?
Black people are terrified of white people. They so terrified of white people that she's sitting up there doing an interview with fucking Elton John with the Beach Boys, surfing in the USA. I don't even know who this nigga is. How the hell he even get an interview from Michelle Obama?
With Michelle Obama, like how the fuck?
How the hell he even get the interview? I ain't never heard of this Beach Boy looking ass motherfucker. But he got an interview with Michelle Obama, and she was so scared to be looked at as a racist that she said the Trump supporters have a good cause for what they doing. Running into the not the White House, but running into the what that was on January 6th.
It was the White House.
No, that was the White House. Damn, that was the White House. Look at me. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking it's something lesser. It was the fucking White House they ran into. They ran into the White House.
They stormed the White House.
Give them a read. These are the same people that Trump had to pardon to let out of jail because this shit was serious. She's saying she understands them because otherwise, like I said, she would look like a hypocrite. Because that's the same reason why these people, a lot of them people voted for Obama because they wanted something different. You feel me? They wanted something different. So she even though it's radical, she would be looked at like a hypocrite. She's an intelligent lady. This is not no dumb lady.
Right.
But her being smart and to not compromise their money by looking like a racist, it compromised her morals though. You know,
which every politician doesn't mind doing, compromising their morals. Because they all the homosexual marriages and she's for abortions, all that. So, you know what I'm saying? The politics will compromise every politician's morals, always.
Real talk.
And they always do it for the money. That's why what the Bible say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And these are some evil, wicked ass bastards.
And you're racist or whatever you're thinking. This is an act of, I don't know what else to do.
Right. She's saying they don't know what else to do. So she's saying people only voted for Obama because they just didn't know what else to do. They never had a dark-skinned person in there. So shit, let's get them in there. You got a dark-skinned wife, dark-skinned kid. Let's see how that works. And that shit ain't do nothing but let the fucking gay people run rampant.
Right.
That's all the hell he did. I can't think of nothing else besides that and Obamacare, which they would have done that anyway.
Obama was one of the sitting presidents that deported the most Hispanics too.
He did. Deported the most so-called illegal immigrants. That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah,
Mexicans, not illegal immigrants, just Mexicans.
Just
so he didn't deport Asians or anything like that.
Not the Russians, the Ukrainians.
He didn't deport none of them. It was
London,
strictly
from Europe.
Hispanic.
None of them. Huh.
Right.
Australia. I know there's a bunch of Australians here. You feel me?
Shit, all these goddamn Asians.
Shit, this look like one of them right here. This motherfucker, this interviewing her might be a legal immigrant. he in here doing podcasts with the president's wife. You feel me? That's white privilege. God damn.
That's absolutely white privilege.
Yep.
That's absolutely right. Because she'd never come do an interview with us.
Right. She wouldn't come on our show. No,
absolutely not.
It's just too
her
radical.
Or Obama. Neither one of them will come and talk to us.
Yeah, Obama he's a heathen anyway. Fuck Obama. But if I could, if you can go to Isaiah 30:3.
I don't know what else to do. I just wish we had more leaders that were figuring out how to do more for the middle class.
They in the ISUBK, bitch. You wish you had more leaders that's looking to do more for the middle class and the poor people. They in the ISUBK. That's all we give a fuck about. We don't give a fuck about no rich people.
So like
our whole purpose.
So like it ain't been a middle class since Obama. Matter of fact, they the ones that they pretty much did away with the entire middle class. Was behind Obama. That's why it was a middle class with Bush. But then after Obama, you get no more middle class. They broke the middle class. I got it. This Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Right, the strength of Pharaoh. Who's the Pharaoh now? The president of the United States. Right. Starting with George Washington, all the way up to Donald Trump. The strength of Pharaoh would be your shame. This is a shame to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. She's being shamed. Oh, Michelle Obama is being shamed right now, which she had nothing but class, nothing but high hopes. People had nothing but nice stuff to say about her. I've never heard people blitz her the way they did after this video. Because that's what happened when you trust in the strength of Pharaoh. It's going to bring you to shame. And the strength of Pharaoh in America is democracy. Voting. You know, voting, democracy. You got to vote. You got to get out and vote. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, vote, vote. And voting made her compromise her morals. That's what voting did. It made her compromise her morals because she didn't want to look like a hypocrite. So now she's supporting the January 6th rioters. Any racist with a Make America Great Again hat on. She's supporting them now. She feels they pain.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
Right, and that's what America is, just a shadow of Egypt. It's not even a real thing. It's just a figment of your imagination. It's just an illusion. It just seems to be Egypt, but it's really not. but you got so much trust in it. Now you fucking confused. You so confused. You on a podcast fucking agreeing with Trump supporters. You a black woman from the south side of Chicago agreeing with Trump supporters because you trusted in Pharaoh. You trusted in the shadow of Egypt. Now you being shamed now. Now you not being looked at as so elegant like we thought.
Hey, Salaki, sir. Just like the coon in the first video, gave up all his morals for his white bitch, his white dog. You know what I'm saying? She gave up all her morals to marry her black dog, that stinking ass fly-ridden Hamite.
Right.
Obama.
And then a lot of women gave up their morals just so they could chase their dreams. They killed their babies to chase their dreams in college. So we're now white people on the internet laughing at us, talking about we ain't having enough sex. That's why y'all ain't got enough babies. Y'all ain't having enough sex when the whole time the women is killing all the babies.
Right.
Come on, man. That's what happened when you trust in Egypt. You trust in Pharaoh. You're going to lose.
Right.
Every time.
Voted for my husband twice. Twice. And I know that that's how they feel. It's like this isn't about anything other than we need something different.
Yeah. They voted for Donald Trump. Yeah.
You know?
It's a lot of people.
So you can't just pigeonhole them and say you just don't care and you're racist or whatever you're thinking.
Making the tax system more progressive. How about we start by having the nurse in Queens not pay taxes? Why is a nurse in Queens who makes $75,000 a year paying more than $1,000 a month in taxes? That's $1,000 a month that could help with rent or groceries or anything. And so, and by the way, do you know what that all adds up to? The bottom half of income earners in this country pay only 3% of the taxes. It's only 3%. We can find 3%. So we don't have, it's a small amount of money for the government, you know that. And really, and the more I thought about it, to me, it's kind of absurd that we're doing this. You know, we shouldn't be asking this nurse in Queens to send money to Washington. Making the tax system more progressive. How about we start by?
See, and this is why I say the white man's the devil. Because if you're not in the truth, you won't even understand this. You would think right now, like, look, Amazon. I got my Amazon Prime. They send my packages. Man, I love Amazon. It's so cheap. Everything is accessible. And look who happens to come and try to come into the aid of poor people. Jeff Bezos get on in some interview. Because I don't know what's up with all these interviews. Because, you know, interviews are like confessions. Just get the fuck about my dressing room confusing me with questions. Or whatever the man said. You feel me? But now, Jeff Bezos is on the internet now saying taxes, middle class people shouldn't be paying taxes. If you make $150,000 or less, you should not be paying taxes. You know why he's saying that? Because rich people don't pay no taxes. Donald Trump, none of these millionaires, billionaires pay no taxes. Jay-Z, they don't pay no taxes. All the money that's using to fund all these programs, the police force, fire department, is coming from our check. That's coming from the money we making little or nothing. That shit's funding the world. It's sending bombs to Iran right now. You going to work, that 9 to 5 is sending bombs to Iran to fight for rich people. While the rich people don't pay nothing for the government. They don't pay nothing in military aid. And he got on here and said this because other rich people knew, like, look, we're going to have to come out and say something. Otherwise, they going to come after us. You feel me? So let's go out there and try to act like we're not the problem when you are the problem. Because you don't pay taxes. Don't try to act like if you could, you would. Well, do it.
Right.
Give Trump all that money he keep asking for. You got billions of dollars. Tell Trump you're gonna give him $50 million, and anybody that make less than $150,000 pay no taxes for 5 years. No federal taxes come out their check for 5 years. You got the money, but you ain't gonna do it. You feel me? You the one that stood up to say, I'm gonna say something about it because all the money you making that you don't want to lose. It make it seem like you with the people, you for the people, you down with the people when you're not. That's why he said in Queens. Who lives in Queens? Black women. Who is the nurses that live in Queens, New York? Black women. Who's spending all the money on Amazon? Black women. They make jokes about it all the time. You feel me? With the packages coming to the house from Amazon. The black women come out the house. Stop what you doing. You feel me? You get into it with them. I gotta live here. You don't. You feel me? They do that skit from next Friday.
Right.
because it's true. Because black women they the consumers, man. They the ones spending all the money. That's why they cater to black women. Everything is catered to black women because they spending all the money. You go to a nigga crib, the nigga got a fucking couch and an air mattress and a TV and a video game, and he good. You know how I know? Because I'm one of them. Salakia. I'm doing better now, though. Salakia. But when I first got my first crib, I was cool with the air mattress and the video game and the couch. So I know it's true. But not black women. You go to a black woman house, she got the couches, she got beds, she got a guest room. Fuck me up. You go to a black bitch crib, she got a guest room. For who? You ain't even got no guests. You're lonely. It's like nobody even likes you.
You keep killing your babies. So
right, you're killing your babies. Nobody likes you, but you got a guest room. You got a refrigerator full of food. You got everything is spotless. You feel me? Because they don't want to spending all the money, man. Like, you got to stop letting these white people trick you to think that they love you because they might slip up and say something. This was a meeting done with billionaires, and Jeff Bezos said, I'm going to get on this interview and I'm going to say something. Otherwise, we might could lose money.
Right.
It's rough times coming. We might could lose some money if we don't get out here and say something because we don't even pay taxes. We don't even pay taxes. Right. Only poor people pay taxes. Real talk.
Why is a nurse in Queens who makes $75,000 a year paying more than $1,000 a month in taxes?
Right, he acting like, nigga, he ain't got nothing to do with it. He said that like it ain't none of his business. Like, I just live here. I made $1 trillion, but I just live here. I don't know why y'all gotta pay all these taxes and I don't. Nigga, because they voted for it.
Right.
They voted for it. And nigga, you voted for it. And all the people that support you voted for it. That's the reason why you pay no taxes and we support the fucking world. We paying for food in Africa. They drop off food in Africa. That shit coming from out of our check. While you sitting on a yacht sipping pina coladas, watching your money just triple double every hour. The money coming out of our check is going to feed people we don't even know that will see us and call us a nigga. While you sitting on a yacht somewhere, man. Come on, stop it. Then you go get on this interview act like you give a fuck. You don't give a damn. You just don't want to lose no money. Because you know the people that making you rich is the people that pay the taxes. The people that's making you rich is the ones that pay taxes. People that don't pay taxes, it ain't even buying shit off Amazon. All these rich people that don't pay taxes don't even have an Amazon account. The people that pay taxes is the ones with Amazon Prime and 2-day delivery and paying for the 30-minute delivery they just came out with. Rich people don't give a damn about that shit. They go buy shit by the bulk. Man, stop it. Hey, but if I could, go to Luke 16 and 15 if you could.
Why is a nurse in Queens who makes $75,000 a year paying more than $1,000 a month in taxes? That's $1,000 a month that could help with rent or groceries or anything. And so, and by the way, do you know what that all adds up to? The bottom half of income earners in this country pay only 3% of the taxes.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 16 and verse 15. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men.
Right, that's these rich people. Rich people justify themselves before society. Before mankind, these rich people, they justify themselves. That's why he got on this interview and said this. He got on this interview and tried to act like he cared about the poor people and the taxes they got to pay, which he pays none. He's justifying himself. Like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know I make all this money and y'all spending all your money with me and y'all got to pay taxes, you know, and y'all got groceries and stuff, but that ain't my fault. It's not my fault. Because he is not a politician. For him to get up on this interview and talk about taxes, it has to be an agenda. And the agenda is he's trying to justify himself. Like, it's not my fault. It ain't my fault y'all got to pay taxes, but please don't cancel your subscription with Amazon Prime. Even though the movies on there is bullshit. You better off watching Tubi.
Most times, yeah. It's like
real talk. All the good movies he make you pay for.
Yeah, he said instead of trying to justify it when he the one that paid the lobbyists to pay the bill the lawmakers to make the laws to where rich folks like him don't have to pay taxes.
Man, Jeff Bezos needs to justify how nigga all the movies need to become free.
Right.
I don't like the fact that nigga when I get on Amazon Prime I gotta fucking pay for the good movies, but all the bullshit movies is free. I don't want to watch that shit.
Not only that, you got to pay for Amazon Prime, and then you got to pay for the Amazon delivery. Like, we got to pay for both of them now. Like, come on, man. You worried about our pockets and paying taxes? Well, why don't you make it all free then?
Man, look, come on, man. Please tell me that fell out your pocket, skinny man. Real talk. Damn.
Verse 15. But God knoweth your hearts.
Right, God knows your heart. See, he can get up there and act all elegant and like he's for the people, like he care about people that pay taxes. The Lord know his heart, man. He know his heart like every other rich man's heart, and that's that they going to take from the poor until they can't take no more. They hate poor people. They hate middle class people. They hate the people that got to pay taxes because they look at them like ants. That's how rich people do. They look at the people that made them rich like nothing. That's why when you see a celebrity, they don't want to take the picture with you. They don't want to take a picture with you. What Michael Jordan told Chameleon, I ain't taking pictures with no nigga.
Take the picture with no nigga?
He made you rich. He wore your shoes. He promoted your shoes.
Fair.
You feel me? He made you rich, but you don't want to take a picture with no nigga. Okay. Because God knows of your heart, man. And rich people don't care about poor people, man.
For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.
Right. And for people that don't understand biblical terms, abomination means something God hates. For you think that God is all love. No, abomination is something the Lord hates very, very dearly. And the Lord hates people that's highly esteemed among men.
Right.
Like Elon, Barack Obama. The Lord that's highly esteemed among men above. The Lord hates men that's highly esteemed above mankind. That's the way you want to say it. Because when you say men, it have people thinking it's like, a personal thing. When it's not personal, this is global. Anybody that's globally accepted by mankind, the Lord hates them. The Lord is not with them. Because Christ was not a man that was globally accepted by mankind. He was not. He had 12 disciples, and one of them traded on him.
Right.
Stop it, man. That is an abomination to the Lord, man. All these people you praise is an abomination. The Lord hate them niggas. Them niggas is gonna be at the bottom of society. It's like, you go ahead.
No, I was going to add to what you were just saying. The Sadducees and Pharisees is the one that plotted to get him killed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was a heavy point right there. So like,
oh, real talk. But shit, that's all I had on that, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll drop this. We'll go to the next video.
You know, we shouldn't be asking this nurse in Queens to send money to Washington.
I know I can beat her.
You know you can be. Very confident.
I'm very confident.
You say it so easily. Why?
Because I believe it.
Because maybe, if you don't mind, and let me tell you what. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But you keep going on and on.
Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she says something, we don't talk.
I know I can beat her.
You know you can be.
This is called black fatherhood.
Right.
That's what this is called. This is black fathers, which is needed. But you know, hold on, wait. Do you know why black fathers wasn't around? Why they just starting back to come around in the late, 20s, 10s, early 2000s, whatever. Black fathers is just starting to come back around because they voted them out the house. Since we talking about voting, we've been talking about voting all night. Black fathers is just starting to come back around because in the 70s, they got voted out the house. You chose going to college over a family. You chose being independent over a family. And the neighborhoods got destroyed because they were scared of King Richards. You feel me? They were scared of niggas like King Richard and they were scared of Joe Jackson.
Right.
Because with niggas like Richard and Joe Jackson, it wouldn't have been no Crips and Bloods.
Fact.
It wouldn't have been no GDs and Vice Lords. It wouldn't have been no this murder capital, LA, Chicago, New Orleans, Brooklyn. It wouldn't have been no fucking murder capital. It wouldn't have been no mass incarceration. It wouldn't have been no 500,000 abortions a year if they wouldn't have never voted the black men out the goddamn house.
Fact.
They would have never voted black men out the house. We would not be 13, 15% of the population because of the abortion clinics and murder. But they knew what they was doing.
And to add to that, you know what I'm saying, abortion clinics, murder, and then the penal system.
Yeah, damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because 90% of the jailhouses are filled with blacks and Hispanics.
Raised by single mothers.
And then on top of that, you have all the homosexuals too, also raised by single mothers. They don't even want a woman or kids.
They want to be like their mama.
They want to be their mama.
Right, their mama was the apple of their eye.
Yeah,
they didn't know what their mama was. They ain't know how it looked. You feel me? And that's why men like King Richard and Joe Jackson was frowned upon. And that's why he was having this conversation. He told me we ain't gonna be able to finish the interview. Hold on, wait, let's just play it.
Why?
Because I believe it.
Because maybe, if you don't mind, and let me tell you.
And he was trying to kill her confidence.
That's exactly what he was doing.
That Venus and Serena Williams is like the best tennis players, male and female, of all time. They like the best. I mean, when you think of tennis, you think of them. I mean, who else you think of? When you think of tennis, who the fuck else you think of but Venus and Serena? And they were so, and that's what people don't understand, don't even know that they was that cold back then. It wasn't when they got 30 years old, they got like so good. They was cold when they was in their teens.
Right.
And she said, now I'm confident. I know I'm a beat her. He said, how you know? And the daddy had to cut in because he said, hold on, you tripping. You ain't finna kill my daughter's confidence. Because when you kill confidence, you lose hope. When you lose hope, you turn into a baby mama. You turn into a prostitute. You end up on a stripper pole, which is where he did not want his daughter at.
What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But if you keep going on and on.
Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she says something, we don't talk.
I know.
Come on, stop it. She gonna be playing when your old ass and me is in the grave. You know why he said that? Because he wanted to raise his daughters to be successful when he was gone. Because that's the point. It's not about why they here. It's about when I'm dead. When I'm dead, I want my kids to be me. I want them to be a resemblance of me when I'm gone. When I'm dead and gone, I want my kids to be a resemblance of me. I'm pretty sure you do too. That's what you want. We know one day we're gonna be gone. We accept that. But what makes it more peaceful is knowing that you left behind kids that's just like you. You left behind kids that's just like you. That's what's more important. You feel me?
And I hate to kill the whole thing right now, but shit, she left her morals back there with her daddy too. You know what I'm saying? She went and married her dog. Salakia.
Yeah, that ain't the point. But I get it, but that's not the point. The point is more so about Richard more so than her.
No, that's a fact.
Like when they made the movie King Richard. It wasn't about the Venus and Serena. It was about him.
About him, right?
Because what he did is what's needed. What he did is what's needed. Real talk.
What they say, that we don't need no black man in the White House. We need a black man in every house.
Yeah, that's Commander Hanna's statement. That ain't nobody. Yeah. Ain't no. They said that's Commander Hanna said that. Ain't nobody ever said that. He the first man to ever say that. And guess what? Because we his spiritual sons. Guess what we gonna do? We gonna keep that shit going.
That's a fact.
And that shit's gonna be said all the way until Christ return. And ain't nobody gonna know where the shit came from unless they in here. They gonna be like, damn, that's a heavy saying.
Right.
Real talk. But that's
put that one in the history books.
Real talk. That's the truth though. But if I could, if you can go to Ecclesiasticus 30 and 4.
30 and 4. Come kind is the book Ecclesiasticus chapter 30 and verse 4. Though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead.
Right, and that's the point. That's the reason why they try to get fathers out the house. Because if the father is around and he raised them kids up until they in their 20s, wait, stop it. It's like he's not even dead. It's like these kids is still here, man. I mean, it's like he's still here through his kids. If a father is able to raise his kids without an outside influence. But like you said, because of the outside influence, they end up succumbing to society. And they end up marrying white dudes and all kind of weird shit. You feel me? But also Venus, I don't know how true it is. She say she was a virgin all the way up until I don't know when. You feel me? I don't know how true it is. But if she was, that come from good parenting.
Right.
That's what that come from. That come from a father instilling discipline in you to where you don't even want to just have a bunch of lustful sex. And that's what I mean by when a father is able to raise his kids righteously, the right way, it's like he's not even dead because these kids is left doing what he taught. Because that's all we are as a spirit. You know, this flesh and blood mean nothing. We spirit. The spirit is what stays in this planet forever. The flesh and blood goes away.
For he hath left one behind for him that is like himself.
Right, just like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, our forefathers. Abraham had the faith to leave his family to serve the Lord. Then he passed the culture that was given to Adam down to Isaac, down to Jacob, to the 12 tribes. And Abraham is still here now because we all still here. And we teaching what Abraham taught us.
Right.
You feel me? It was gone for a minute, but now it's back. And that's what a father does. A father leaves behind himself through his children.
Right.
Real talk. But yeah, that's all I had on that.
Come.
All right, wait, shit. That's the end of tonight's podcast. Feel me? Tune in every Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Yahweh by Shimmy out shot by the thumb. Yahweh Shema thumb by Shimmy out shot.
Why?
Because I believe it.
Because maybe if you don't mind. And let me tell you what. What she said it with so much confidence the first time. But if you keep going on and on,
Listen, we can't keep interrupting. I mean, if you want...
You got to understand that you're dealing with an image of a 14-year-old child. And this child gonna be out there playing when your old ass and me gonna be in the grave. When she say